It was a winter morning. The nurses gathered at the entrance of the emergency room, huddling together against the cold wind while savoring the warmth of the tea inside. Suddenly, the door swung open. What entered immediately captured everyone's attention: a dog and a baby. The dog, with its wet fur, seemed to be shielding the baby from the cold as it carried the child on its back. Its eyes searched the room with determination, as if pleading for help. One of the nurses quickly overcame her initial shock and ran to the dog. The baby was shivering, but alive. "Oh my God, how did this baby get here? And this dog?" one of the nurses muttered. Doctors and nurses sprang into action. They gently took the baby from the dog's back and wrapped it in a warm blanket. The dog, as if understanding the situation, sat in a corner, never taking its eyes off the baby. The baby was quickly examined and taken to the emergency care unit while the dog waited at the door. Its eyes, filled with a mix of desperation and hope, touched everyone's hearts. People in the hospital were both curious about the baby's story and amazed by the dog's incredible loyalty. An hour later, the doctor gave an update about the baby. The baby was severely cold, but they will survive. "We still don't know who they are or how they got here, but it's clear the dog protected them." Meanwhile, one of the nurses noticed a collar around the dog's neck. On the collar, there was a name and a phone number. They called the number. The voice on the other end was filled with desperation. "Please, are you talking about my dog Luna? She's my hero. But why are you calling? A baby? I don't understand." A woman arrived at the hospital claiming to be the dog's owner. When she started telling her story, everyone held their breath. "We live in a rural area. Last night, our neighbor's house caught fire. Luna suddenly ran outside, barking to wake us up. While we all rushed out, we realized our neighbor's baby was still inside. Luna didn't hesitate for a second. She ran into the house and brought the baby out. But I don't know how she ended up here." The woman's account brought tears to everyone's eyes. Luna hadn't just saved the baby from the fire, but had walked miles to bring the child to a safe place. This hospital. That night, while the baby stayed in intensive care, Luna became the center of attention among the hospital staff. Everyone brought her warm food and gently patted her back. When the baby was discharged a week later, a lifelong bond had formed between Luna and the child. Luna's story quickly spread on social media. People were not only moved by the selflessness of this incredible dog, but also reminded of the boundless love animals can show. And that day, everyone at the hospital witnessed how a dog and a baby could become the source of a true miracle.